There used to be a time that I was afraid that when I was about to die, the only memories I'll see flashing before my eyes were memories of me scrolling on my phone. Gen Z is reducing their screen time, and so should you. So you've been struggling to stay off your phone. You've hidden apps, deleted apps, put on grayscale, downloaded dumb phone apps to no avail, but you're going to put them back because you're a smart person. You know where the settings are. And before you know it, you're back on your phone. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I've been glued to this tiny screen for hours. I just need to look away. And whew!
Hello couch potatoes, welcome or welcome back to my channel. And in this video I'll be teaching you how to stay off your phone. Shortly before we start, I need you to go on your phone and turn off some notifications. Whenever I download a new app and the app asks me if I want it to show notifications, I always say no. If I need you, I'll click on you and turn off notifications. The number one thing to do to try and stay off your phone is to embrace boredom. I know it sounds cliche. I know you're thinking, oh, how can I be bored for 5 hours? Just chill, relax. The reason I'm saying you should learn how to be bored is because when you're not with your phone, you won't be really bothered. Like you won't have those you won't be like ticking like to press your phone or something. You can easily like relax and stay for 30 minutes, 10 minutes without your phone. And you get used to not being on your phone all the time or wanting to check something, wanting to look around, and notifications are very distracting. That's why I said turn them off. The first thing to do is every day set a timer, 30 minutes, sit down and be bored and be with your thoughts. Some people are afraid of their thoughts and they're afraid of being alone with their thoughts, but they're just thoughts. Thoughts are fleeting, like they just pass by and then they are gone. So don't be afraid to be in your own head for a while, because that's where ideas and creativity can come from. Try and eat without your phone. Savor the food, enjoy the food. Try to go to the restroom without your phone. Like, and you don't need to sit on the restroom for too long because it's bad for you. And when you're in a car, take in the environment, like look around, look at places, look at landmarks. Don't just be on your phone like and you went somewhere and you don't know the road. Like, do these small habits like eating without your phone, going to the restroom without your phone, and just sitting like that for 30 minutes and you'll see the difference. Replace your screen with another screen. Instead of doom scrolling, watch TV. Yes, you heard me right. I know you're thinking it's still a screen. Do you know how doomed we are for me to suggest watching TV? What used to be considered as time wasting is now a good pastime. So watching TV helps to improve your attention span because the pacing is like real life. It's not like social media that the pacing is very, very fast and they want your attention and you're always scrolling every 5 seconds. So when you're watching TV, you're watching a movie or a series, there are dips and peaks, there are climaxes and there is stillness. Is made to mimic real life. Even the frame rate and the pacing is all made to mimic real life. So it's just for you to just sit down and relax and enjoy. And it's something passive you can do. Something you can do mindlessly, depending on how you watch your TV. Another thing is that the screen is not like right in your face. The screen is far away. You can just like sit down or lie down and watch. I suggest watching films that are about 2 to 3 hours long to help fix your attention span. Personally, I like Indian films because they are very long and they keep my attention for a very long time. Use the modes and routines feature on your phone. It's there for a reason, and there are routines for reading, sleeping, workout, work, and home. So you can set them manually or automatically. For example, I have a sleep routine. It goes off around 10 p.m. in the evening. I get no notifications and only repeated callers are allowed to call me. If it's important, they'll call you repeatedly. You don't need your phone dinging when you're trying to relax and sleep. So far, if you like this video. I'm not saying to quit social media altogether because who are we kidding? Some of us grow up with social media depending on how young you are. Be more choosy with what you watch. Your time is valuable and important. Before you click on something, wait for 5 seconds. Like, is this really worth my time? Is this really important or is this time wasting? I know it's not going to be easy to quit social media or the internet because that's how we live now, and a lot of things we do are dependent on the internet. So be more intentional with what you watch. Get a hobby. Hobbies are dying. Consuming content is not a hobby. Like coming back from work or from school and just like watching YouTube or watching social media is not a hobby. We need real active hobbies. Before we had those demonic devices, we had ways to entertain ourselves. I know that Gen Z is the last group, the last generation, to play outside. So before we were introduced to the internet around the age of, let me say, 13, 14 for the older Gen Z. And before then, we used to find ways to entertain ourselves. We used to play outside. We used to talk to ourselves. Like, we used to just gist and laugh and like talk about different things. And when you're scrolling, you're not really having fun. If I ask you now that, can you remember what you watched yesterday? Give me a shot that you watched yesterday. I know that you won't even be able to remember most of it, and to be hard to even remember one. So put down the phone. You won't remember anything that you scrolled on yesterday unless you see it again. Doing puzzles, reading, baking, taking long walks, and journaling. If you know any interesting hobbies that will be useful, put them down in the comment section. It's difficult for me to think of hobbies right now. Bonus tip, this is not sponsored, but there are apps like ScreenZen and Opal. I personally use ScreenZen. ScreenZen helps you limit the period of time you can spend on social media, and it helps you limit the number of times you can open an app. Try ScreenZen, try Opal, try any blocking app. If it doesn't work for you, you can easily delete it. And that's why I suggested willpower and some of these other tips. So, like, you should combine these tips like willpower, getting a hobby, choosing what you click on, turning off unnecessary notifications to give you a good screen experience instead of doom scrolling all the time. I know it's going to be difficult, and there's going to be some rogue days where you spend like 6 hours on your phone, but it's okay as long as you're trying to be consistent. Thanks for sticking around.